Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, so this video is basically going to be a comparison of I get them mixed up, the real ACOG that I have, Trijicon ACOG, and the fake Trijicon ACOG that I have, okay? I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. It's going to be one of a two-part series. Not series, but one of a two-part video. I guess it would be a series if it's two parts. Basically breaking it down, to get a real ACOG, these things are bomb-proof. You're never going to regret the fact that you have one because it's not going to, I mean, in 10 years, I guess the tritium would die. But the fiber optic's still going to work. The optic's still going to work. You could beat it with a baseball bat. You can blow it up, and it's still going to work, okay? So the reliability of the real ACOGs is indisputable, okay? The fake ones, the reliability is completely disputable, okay? Because I myself have had this on my Palmetto State gun. I've talked about it before, where I had a completely radical shift of impact, like a 3-foot shift of impact, throwing my bullets way, way off. There was one group that I was able to see. It was a good group, so obviously I don't think anything inside necessarily broke, and to where the optics is just loose banging around in there, or else I would not have even a group on paper, okay? But the point of impact completely shifted, and I wasn't able to even get it back on target at that point. I had to go. I didn't have time. So just comparing, this first video is just going to be kind of comparing the two. The second one will be after I've completed my testing on these things, and I'll give a yes or no, a yay or nay if I recommend this thing I can tell you right now, this is not for serious use. This optic is for fun, okay? For aesthetic clone kind of building stuff, go for it. For serious use, stay away. Do not trust this thing with your life, okay? I'm gonna put that out there. But just looking at them, okay, aesthetically, the real one, the fake one, they are very, very, very similar, okay? The fake one has like a rubbery kind of tube around its fiber optic, which it does work. It does have a working fiber optic. The real one has more of a plasticky, I can't really hear about that, but a plasticky covering over its fiber optic, okay? So yeah, this guy actually, the fake one actually looks kind of shinier and newer and nicer. And the fake one, this is actually new. I had this replaced by Trijicon when I got this optic. But it already looks a little funny. It looks kind of weird inside. But they do work, okay? They both work. The knobs, your windage, your covers, they're interchangeable to the point to where they will go on, but they're different sizes, different heights, so the threading's the same. That's what I'm trying to say. The clarity, there's no, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's no disputing the fact that the actual ACOG, which this is not, this is the fake. Whatever. I got pictures I'll show you, but the actual, been a Charlie horse, ouch, ouch, ouch. The actual clarity of the real ACOG is phenomenal. It's great, wonderful. The fake one, definitely not. It does not have as much light transmission. It's not the best. It's not great. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. Interesting thing is that they're both advertised as 4-power optics. The Trijicon, my understanding of it, it is a 4-power optic. The fake one, the Chinese one, is probably more like a 1.5 or 2 or something like that. It is definitely not a 4-power optic. Okay, that's for sure. The quality of these things, like I said kind of before, you could knock this thing around, hit it with a baseball bat, you'd be okay. This one, when I was doing this testing and stuff, the back right here was unscrewing, okay, and that could be the whole reason why the impact was all messed up, okay. And when I took it off to see what was going on, you can see on the inside, it's not like nitrogen purge or whatever it is, you know, this thing is not watertight, okay. It may be water resistant, but it is not watertight. So don't go diving with these these optics either. That's again why I would say for planking and having fun, it's great, but stay away from it if you're looking for serious use. The mounts appear to be very, very similar. You have on the real one, your two cross bolts will make connection. They they protrude out of the bottom of the mount, and they will interface with the slots in your Picatinny rail. Both of them will. On the fake one, they're spaced right, but the rear one is more or less flush, and it will not interface with your rail. And my understanding of that is basically that airsoft guns and paintball guns and toy guns, whatever, that these are actually made for, they're not mil spec. Okay, so the rails and stuff are going to be out of spec, and so if both of these, if this mount was in spec, okay, where both of these cross bolts poked out a little bit, protruded out a little bit, and we're supposed to interface with those rails, an out of spec rail is not going to accept that, and your optic is not going to sit flat. It's going to be bumped up a little bit in the back, and it's going to be messed up. Okay, and that's my understanding. I could be wrong, but that's my understanding of why that rear one is flush and not protruding. Other than that, they both weigh about the same. I have some pictures, but the fake one weighs 14.7 ounces, and the real one weighs 14.8 ounces. So yeah, they're basically the same. Okay, you're not really gaining or losing much one or the other with weight. Okay, so they did pretty good with that. So that's about all I can say about it right now, until I complete the testing that I have with them and get them both mounted back up. That's why I took them both off, because I had the radical shift with the fake one, and I took the mount off, cleaned it off, stuck it back on, Loctited it, and I did the same with the real ACOG just to give them both a fair chance. I don't want an advantage one or the other. I want them both to stay on the same playing field, and let them both show their work. And if one is better than the other, when I know not one is better than the other, but if one operates better than the other, as we've seen so far, it's kind of weird saying that, I want that to show through. I don't want to just purposely make one work better than another. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the part 2. I'll try to get it out as soon as I can, but it's just going to take some time being able to go to the range, to be able to do some more shooting, get the ammo and all that kind of stuff. But please understand, I'm trying to get these videos out to y'all as best and as good as I could, and as fast as I can. So y'all be good, you be safe, we'll see you in the next video.